Okay, hi folks, welcome to Rusty and Nellie's Jungle. Okay, I said it, I just did a whole video where I pulled these all out of the jars and one of the cameras wasn't recording, and that's the one I was doing the close-up on. So I'm going to do it again. You won't get to see me pull them out of the pots, but I'm certainly going to show you the roots. This is a propagation video, stay tuned. Okay, so first we pulled this out, and this is the Tradescantia zebrina. And that's been in there for about 3 weeks. And we can see the roots right there. This is ready to be propagated. And we have Tradescantia variegata. And we can see on the roots here, we have lots and it is ready to go. Next we have the Hoya Crimson Queen. Hoya Crimson Queen. These have been in water for about 3 weeks now. Some of them. There's one that's been in for 1 week, but most of these have been in for about 3 weeks. So that's the Crimson Queen. Hoya. This is the macrophylla variegata. And there's the roots. Right there. You can see that. We've got the string of hearts. And it's string of hearts. We just took a bottom cutting off one of Nellie's plants. Once it reaches pretty close to the floor, I'm permitted to cut it. So we've done that, and we've got some roots there. So we're gonna pop this in some soil. And let's go across this way. We have some Micans. So we've got some Micans here. And we've got some nice new roots growing here. So we will pot that up. And the Hoya Pubicalyx. There's the Hoya Pubicalyx and its roots. Right there. Next, we've got a Hoya kerrii variegata. Very small variegation on the side there, but it's definitely a Hoya kerrii variegata. And we can see on our root cam, we've got some roots. And make sure when you get these, when you're going to propagate them, you can't propagate them here just with this to the leaf. You actually need some of the stem, because that's where you're going to get your growth from. If you just get it there, we'll grow roots, but it won't. It'll just slowly die. Probably in 6 months it'll be gone. So make sure you get at least some stem. So anyway, that's that. We've got some compactas here. So this is a compacta variegata right here, and the pink growth is new growth. So it's actually quite happy. These the same thing. You want some of the stem, and we've got some nice roots. We're ready to plant this. We've got more variegata here, compacta Hindu rope, right here. And we can see that we've got the stem there, and we've got some roots. So that's that. And more Hoya kerrii compacta variegata right there. And you can see we've got the stem and we've got some roots. So that's enough. These are really tough when they're that small, but that's how we've got it. This one's just got one, but we're still going to plant it. This is the same thing, Hoya compacta variegata. Chopped a whole bunch off. One of the ones that we imported from Korea last year, which was kind of a neat experience. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. I think it's the Hoya kerrii import, where we got just boxes of stuff from Korea. And that's the compacta variegata, and we have a small root there. Okay, next we have the kerrii variegata. It's a Hoya right there. And I'll show you its roots. And again, make sure you get the stem. Can't say this enough. Or you just have a Valentine's plant that won't make it. Okay, this is, I believe, chloroforma. I'll put it in the video. Anyway, that's, oh, has it got a, and a Mican. So there's the chloroforma. And there's a, oh my gosh. Honey, I'm out of control here.
You're always out of control.
There's that, and you can see the roots, very happy here. Overachiever there. And this is the Scindapsus silver satin. And it's got a root, and we're going to plant it like that. You could probably wait for it to get some more roots, but it's planting day, so we're going to accept that. Some Micans. Everyone loves their Micans. Looks like there's two Micans. Mican 1 and Mican 2. And see if I can get both of them in to show you the roots. So that's good. Oh, we have a Mican 3. Mican 3. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the philodendron burle Marx. We've got that, and this is just crazy here. Burle Marx 1, Burle Marx 2. Leaf is turning a little brown, but we've got some nice health here. So that's good. This is the Hoya Crimson Queen. Overachiever. This is the plant that didn't just go to university, that actually went and got its doctorate, its master's, spent another 4 years and $1 billion. This is that plant. Look at those leaves, or roots. Next, the Scindapsus silver satin. Right there, and some monster roots. Right there, so that's that. Now, I think we've got everything there. This is, oh, I didn't notice that. We got a runner. So that's this is the Syngonium albo right here. That's not what we're showing you because that's an actual plant, but in the spagum, we stuck some the Hoya Crimson Princess. And we just stuck him in some spagum. So we'll plant that. And Hoya kerrii. This one I can't remember if it actually is just a, this one could just be a, yes, this one right here, Hoya kerrii, is just the leaf. The leaf fell off and I put it in. So it's going to be one of those Valentine's Hoyas, but it doesn't have a stem. So of course it grows the roots, but this is the best it'll be. It's a shame, but at least it'll be something. You know, we'll give it away to someone. There's a Burle Marx little stem chunk. And this, oh, I got some rooting there too. And this is the Hoya macrophylla. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I don't think you really wanna sit here and watch me pot them. Because really we're just going to pot them all up and water them, but I will do a conclusion, so I'll be back in a quick sec. Okay, we're back, and as you can see, we've got them all planted up, nice and happy in their new homes. And I'll give a summation in a couple seconds. Well, there you go. That's what they look like when they're all done. The last thing we have to do is water them. And what we do is we overwater them for about 2 weeks because they are water roots and we want to make them transition to a soil root or get them used to it. If we let them dry out all the way, the roots actually harden off. So we keep them moist for about 2 weeks, really moist soil, and then we slowly reduce the amount of water and treat it like a normal plant. There was one other plant And you didn't see it. It was in the first video, but then it wasn't recording, so you didn't see that. But I pulled these out, and this is the Scindapsus silverian. Now, we've only had these for about 1 week. We purchased a couple plants off Ria's Little House of Plants. It's in Kingston, Ontario. Check them out on Facebook. So we purchased the 2 plants, and then we got in a bonus cutting, some free cuttings. She gave us some free cuttings. Who doesn't like free cuttings? So here they are. And so they've only been about a week in the water, and you can see they're already starting to get some roots. So special shout out to Ria. Thank you very much for this, and we will make you proud. We don't sell plants here. We just grow plants because we have a lot of room to put plants. So we're propagators. We're not resellers. So sorry, none of these are for sale. In saying that, this is 3 weeks worth of water propagation. Now, I will just give you a couple tips on what we do. We keep them in water. We do fill them up every night because the roots do take on a lot of water, or do use a lot of water, and the heat in the room, so the water does evaporate. So we keep them full every night. We keep them about maybe 4 or 5 inches from the lights. We don't put them about 2 feet. So these are very, very close. All of these have been very, very close to the lights. They are a T5 high output fluorescent at 6,500 Kelvin. We have a lighting video. If you don't know what that means, check it out. Temperature in the room is, when the lights are off, about 70 degrees. And when the lights are on, it's about 80, 85 degrees. Now we do a 12-hour on, 12-hour off cycle. And the way we do it, because we've got 2 big grow rooms with about 100 linear feet of lighting, the electricity can cost quite a bit. So to reduce that, we start at 7 o'clock at night, and they turn on and they turn off at 7 o'clock in the morning. So we get our 12-hour cycle. It just costs us half as much money. The humidity in the room is approximately, sometimes in the winter it's about 50%, 55%. A good day is 60%, but that's after misting and what have you. So call it 50%. And that's why we have some acclimatizing issues when we get plants from other growers that have a better setup. They're in a room that's got probably 70, 75%. They've got acclimatized to our drier air, but they eventually do. So anyway, that's our propagation video, and we've got a whole bunch of videos coming up. So like, subscribe, join us, and we'll see you next time. Take care.